Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Karthik Poovanam, your leadership coach, author, and a travel explorer. So, if you watched my last video where I was speaking to you about the oxytocin release, here I am talking to you about, I have spoken to you about dopamine, and I'm talking to you about this video, particularly about oxytocin. All right, here it goes. What is oxytocin and how does it work inside your body? See, whenever you are connected to people, or let's say you're connected to someone whom you associate with, you're connected to somebody whom you feel good, you're connected to somebody, like your family members, where you're feeling safe, you're feeling harmonious, there is a release of this chemical, neurochemical called as oxytocin. What happens? You feel safe, you feel harmonious, and you feel vibrant within yourself. This is exactly what happens when there is a release of oxytocin inside your body, isn't it? It's really, really amazing. Now, you experience that when you're holding somebody's hand and walking together. Oxytocin happens when you feel loved or you're loving somebody. Oxytocin is released from your brain when you are showing empathy towards people. Oxytocin is released when you're doing some charity. Oxytocin is released when you are showing certain signs of help or helping people. This is why people help. Why do people help each other? Because there is this reward which is associated and your brain is going to give you, which is called as oxytocin. And also there is a certain reward of serotonin, which I will share in my next video. But here's the clue, again. Now, you need somebody, you have to do a lot of things, and then only this oxytocin is going to be released. And people, mind you, they have mind. And the mind is always very, very deceptive. It's like a monkey mind, all right? It will say one thing today, it will say another thing tomorrow, it will say another thing tomorrow, and you cannot trust it. Today I was having a training program with a group of officers here, very, very influential officers in Arunachal Pradesh, the top of the people, right from the DGP, the ADGs, the IGs, they were all participating, and I was telling them one very important thing, that if you are going to be associating about doing things, connecting with people, and then expecting the release of these feel-good chemicals is going to be very, very difficult, because sometimes people are not going to behave the way you want them to behave. All right, you may be telling that, Karthik, most of the times people do not behave the way I want them to be, right? It's the case with a lot of people, because you must understand, if you're watching my videos for a long time, that people, you cannot generalize people. You are talking to the chemical process and the thought process, and you are essentially conversing with a mind, a certain kind of a mind. You're not conversing with people. You're not conversing with identities. You're conversing with a thought process. You are conversing with the chemical reactions which are happening inside his brain at that given point in time. And therefore, if you want to feel good by associating yourself with people, because I said in many of my videos, if you have not watched it, you must go and watch it. I said that love and grace are the only two permanent things. The rest all are transitory. They are going to change. Only the people who are connected in love, only the people who are in devotion, these two things are going to remain. Grace is going to remain. Love is going to remain. Rest all are transitory. So then how do you create this approach of having a balance? And there's a release of oxytocin happening inside your body. How do you make that happen all the time? And here's where the trick is. What do? I touch myself with a lot of love, and it stimulates oxytocin. I connect with myself with a lot of energy, with a lot of gratitude, and there is a release of oxytocin that happens. And this is very, very essential for me to feel good, feel nice, and feel motivated. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll share the next video in detail about serotonin and how it's impacting my body. Till then, have a great day. This is Karthik Poovanam, your leadership coach, author, and a travel explorer.